Hello and welcome to the video. This is going to be a video for the finals for the Naked Models Group Build 2023, which ran from December 1st through February 29th. We'll do a quick final on my build and then on to a slideshow of all the others who sent in photos of their finished builds. Really excellent assortment of builds, so stay tuned to check those out. I will chapter link to the slideshow portion, give you a little jump to link here. The reason for hosting this group build is obviously to have fun, and the consensus of those who participated, it was that, and that's all I could ask for. Same with the turnout of kind of styles of builds. I couldn't have picked a better assortment of builds. Everything from snap kits to even cutting and splicing kits to create the color changes that they wanted. Again, some built fully bare plastic, no nothing. Some just did some subtle highlights. Some kind of did a half paint, half naked. Again, it was all good. Have fun with the build however you want. Another reason for doing this group build was to show others that you can build without all the fancy paint jobs and have really nice built models. Those that know the channel know I enjoy painting, but I also just enjoy building the models. So this was a great way and a dedicated time to kind of throw back to simpler times and methods with the model kits. Again, a way to kind of showcase for others as well as just having fun ourselves. So let's get into the final on my build. As you see spinning around in front of you, this is the Revell 1967 Chevelle. The reason I chose to do this kit is because I had done one in my younger days, really enjoyed it, won an award with it. You know, it was kind of like a fond memory, and I did build that one completely naked, just with the kit pieces. I didn't do any Molotow or markers or anything. Kind of wanted to advance that now in my adult, so I kind of sand and mold lines, added some trim, black washes, chrome, a little bit of marker just to give some real subtle highlights, not trying to paint anything up. Again, just kind of bring out some details and create a nice looking model. As you can see, I think it turned out really well. Very happy with the build. There were some hiccups along the way. I had one box kit and a bag kit that had at least, one body, and I could see duplicates of parts, so I thought I had like 2.5 kits. Well, it turns out it wasn't the case. The box kit was about a 3/4 kit, missing a lot of parts. The bag kit was like a 50% kit and a 20% kit. So I really had to struggle to finish putting this one together. The outside looks fine. Under the hood is where it gets a little weird. I had to just dig through the parts box, find what I could to get it assembled. Again, that's a who would have thought that starting late and not being prepared would cause issues, but that's the way it is. It still looks great, and I think it'll look fine on the shelf. So let's just take a look. Have you guys have been looking at it for a while? We'll stop this and kind of take a look around things that I did do. Again, we did kind of Molotow, tried to kind of dry brush the emblems. Got Molotow on the door handles, same with the front emblem. We did do the wheel openings with the Molotow marker. Again, just subtle highlights to bring it all out. We bare metal foiled all of the window trim all the way around the cockpit. Obviously, we polished that plastic. As you can see, it shines up really nice. Who needs paint, right? Got a great looking metallic finish. Looking sharp. You do get to see a little bit of that kind of mold plastic crashing. You get the same marks on all of the kits. Even during the color changes. Again, we did a little bit of the panel line accent in the jambs of the trunk and doors, again, just to define those. Makes it look really good. A little black wash on the wheels to tone those down, give them a nice look. But otherwise, I think it turned out really well. Of course, it's always hard to see into the interior, but we'll try to give you a couple of looks here. See if I can hit this to focus in. Looks really nice. Again, just hit some Molotow around the bezels, things like that to accent all that. We'll try from the other side here. I think it turned out really nice. We did have kind of two colors of plastic. We had this lighter color, which I only had really the body for. And then the rest is a darker blue underneath. We did have the lighter exhaust that we mixed with the darker blue parts. Again, no painting, just assembling. Now we can get to the comical part of the build. That's under the hood. Again, no painting, so I just had to use whatever color plastic or chrome I could find that would fit in here. So there it is. We had basically only one long block between the three kits. I had anywhere from 3 of parts to 2 of parts to 1 of parts to none of parts, and still couldn't accomplish a full build. But here it is. Again, we had the long block, had to source alternators. We had a white set of belt and pulleys. Get this to focus again. Just a gray plastic intake. It's just kind of comical. I don't know if we can get a look there. We have red exhaust manifolds under there. Again, no painting, so just whatever colored plastic I could find that would fit in there is what we went with. But again, it's all about having fun. No big deal. You can see that red exhaust underneath. Just sourced parts that would fit and just went with it. But again, close the hood and it looks just fine. So I hope you guys, again, enjoyed this group build. I had a lot of fun. I look forward to doing it again next year. Again, same times, December 1st through the end of February. I hope more join. Those that already did previously join again. I think we all had a lot of fun. And with that, let's get to the slideshow.